Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next.
Please welcome your Colorado Rockies.
Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Germán Márquez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
To the right side. In plenty of time to first, and an easy out to start the game. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
One down, base is empty. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That was a pretty fun at-bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That misses, and that's ball 1. Now one missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. McMahon fires over to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. It's the Dodgers nothing, Rockies coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Denver, and today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. Fastball is outside. That misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards kick.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And that's outside. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Up and in. Now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Coors Field, here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Marquez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Marquez back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball one there.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Slider misses outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. Right side. Fair ball.
Batting fifth, catcher Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one pulled foul. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Max Muncy at the dish. Foul ball.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Two outs. That one way inside.
Oh, that's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Michael Toglia.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
And a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here is Chris Bryant. This to center field. Kim, long run on his horse. Reaches but can't haul it in. They take the force out. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Well, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Tyro Estrada to the plate.
Let's go, Rockies.
That one
ball,
not close. Ball one. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the
1
count
ball,
1-2.
strike.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Just off the outside part of the plate. Just off the inside corner, and now it's filled up 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound, but the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. On to the third
Leading
inning.
off for
And now
Los
the right
Angeles,
fielder, Andy
right fielder,
Pages.
Andy Pages.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Smoked on the ground a second. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
Let's go, Rockies!
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Hesung Kim.
Let's go, Rockies!
First
Ball,
pitch
inside.
just misses. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that
Now
one.
batting,
Put a really
shortstop,
nice
Ruben
balanced
Beck.
swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far. Slice the other way and foul. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one just
No, that's the
misses.
ball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Close
ball,
pitch
2 strikes.
there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Popped up right side. Tolia has it sized up. Makes the grab. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Set for the bottom of the third.
catcher,
Jacob Stallings
Jacob
down.
Stallings.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ball. 1-1.
And that skips into dirt. Late with the swing there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
What a stop. And they get the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 2-0. New inning getting started. Down the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Grounded out his first time. That just misses. 1-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Rockies up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. And it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's got a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses inside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Grounds 1 to short. Tovar. Tosses to first, and Hernandez is out.
Now batting, catcher, Will
The batter
Smith.
now will be Will Smith. He hit into a double play his first time up. And the slider just misses. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Freeman on at second with 2 down. He goes down looking. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ezequiel Tovar. That one called a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in.
Back-to-back base hits. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Bryant now. Golden opportunity right here. Little chopper rolls foul. That's down and in. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. And a count 1-2. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Off the mark there. And 1-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
There's a strike at the knees. Now 1-2. And that one upstairs. Second and third, one away. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyro Estrada. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. That's out to center field. Edman in position. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 4-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Right
Struck
fielder,
out swinging his first time.
Sean Bouchard.
And there's a strike. Jones off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
One ball.
In the dirt. The 1-2. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Long run, tracks it down. And that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Denver, ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. Marquez back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
There's a swing and a drive. That's not coming back. A solo shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And he handles it himself for the out.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive. And that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed, about how nasty he is right now.
Conforto swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Conforto goes 6'1", 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And now 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Two balls, two strikes.
That one misses, and it's a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one the other way. They got it for out number 2.
Now that
2 down, base is empty. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Doubled his first time up. That misses off the outside edge.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is that. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now 4-1.
now pitching for Los
Back
Angeles.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
29.
mound, Michael Grove.
Still
Michael
pretty
Grove.
early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the
Leading
gap
off
that
for
starter
the
left for him.
Rockies.
Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. Grounded out his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Doyle, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Third baseman.
One down.
Ryan
Ryan McMahon now at the plate.
McMahon.
0 for 2 in this one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Throw to first. Doyle back on a dive. There's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
That one hit to right. Pajes moving under it. Jumps at the wall, and he brings it back. Runner tagging from first. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the top of the sixth. Here's Mookie Betts now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Edman around second. Relay to third. And he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. And that one's a little bit low. And a count 1-2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Michael Toglia will hit next.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
2 down, bases empty.
Bryant.
And next is the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Waste no time there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those. If you take your first couple of steps out of the box, you know you've got some real estate to run on. And such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground, right side. And that will end the inning. The Rockies strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back. We're in the
Rockies.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Seth
54.
Halverson.
Seth Halverson.
Teoscar
Leading off for the
Hernandez
Dodgers,
digs in
left
now.
fielder,
1 for 2.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Let's go, Seth. Let's go, Rockies.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him.
Now
That pretty much
batting,
split the zone
catcher,
down the middle,
Will
and those are the
Smith.
ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Will Smith to the plate. Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner from second crosses the plate. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit
Up
right
next
there.
for the
Textbook
Dodgers,
bat control right there. Got a pitch
Max
on the
Muncy.
outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Muncy getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. In for a strike. 0-2 now. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Peralta, a left-hander, also throwing. The tying run at the plate. And delivers outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So up next, Andy Pajes. He's grounded out a couple of
Now batting,
times.
right fielder,
This is what
Andy
stat
Pajes.
nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Outside, and that's ball 1. misses inside.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Man at second. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Seth Halverson is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
So
for
the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm,
Number
Luis
41.
Peralta.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Let's go, Rockies!
In there for strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for Los
We're
Angeles.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
45.
Michael Kopech.
Just trying to
Michael
keep this one
Kopech.
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a
Leading
chance
off
to
for the
fight back
Rockies.
into the game.
Second
So in
baseman,
now for Colorado, Tyro Estrada. He's already homered in this game. And
That's the
that
ball.
misses. And that
1-0.
is ball 1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Next for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jacob Stallings. That one
One ball,
outside,
no strike.
and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Banda appears to be getting loose. Kopech deals. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And there's the automatic. Estrada over at second, 1 down. And ball
That's out the
4
corner.
to a
Ball
board.
4. Take a base.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering way off the plate.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in Denver, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's outside. 1-1. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Peralta will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Justin Lawrence.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Betts. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Just missed.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 3. Not
1-0.
even close there. 1-0. That's through there for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Runner takes off. Ball misses.
1 strike.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Man at second. And
Free
there's a ball.
2 strike.
Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman, known for his late inning heroics. That catches the corner.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. The run scores from third, and it's a one-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sends it to Tolia, and Hernandez is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ryan McMahon now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
McMahon.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Fought off foul. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Tovar in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Scott, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. 2-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Tolio stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Not close with that one. Counts full, 3-2. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Bryant now. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, outside.
Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside. And the count is 3-1. Nolan Jones up next for the Rockies. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for the Rockies.
First and second,
fielder,
2 outs. Nolan Jones will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
First and second, 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. So they strand a pair. Through 8 full, it's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Rockies.
and here comes the closer, Tyler
Number
Kinley.
40.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Catcher,
Well,
Will
one-run
Smith.
game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch
that's the ball.
misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In
Two
the
balls,
dirt,
no
2
strikes.
balls, no strikes.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 4-4.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a high chopper. McMahon fires over to first, and that is out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Let's go Rockies!
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. To the right side, Estrada tosses to first, and that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. All even now at 4 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Blake Trinan.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 49, Blake Trinan.
Looks
And
like
hitting
it'll be
for
a
the
pinch
Rockies,
hitter, Kyle
number 6.
Farmer.
One big swing could end it, but I'm sure he's just looking to find a
Farmer.
way on base, get something started.
That's in for a strike. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And strike two.
You can see they're really trying to move that winning run into scoring position. Try to get that sac bunt down. Really have to make this out count.
Pitch
One ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
Ball one. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting. catcher,
Jacob Stallings
Jacob
digging in for the Rockies.
Stallings.
And that's in there at the knees.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's outside. One down, winning run on first. That one out to right. Pajes snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it
Now
into
batting,
his highest
center fielder,
gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Doyle.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Trying to send this to extra innings. And a ground ball to first. Boots it. Gets off a throw. That's the third out. And we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run. And that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And we are tied 4-4. We're in extras here. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Kinley back to work. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. And that is out of play. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive. Dives and it gets by. Heading for the plate. He'll score. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Tyler Kinley done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander out of the
Rockies.
bullpen, Scott Alexander.
Number 52.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Mookie Betts. First offering, and it just misses.
One ball, no strike.
Kim stands at second with no outs. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. And now it's even up.
2-2.
Runner at second, nobody out. Up and in, and now it's 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. The run comes in from second, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Betts into second.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tommy Edman at the plate, 1 for 4 with a double. There's a strike. And now the 0-1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. That one just misses. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and here in extra innings. That's to third. Fires across the diamond, and they get Edman for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. This to third, and it goes just foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The 0-1. Out to short, gets to it with a slide. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one not close. And that's ball one.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Outside low, and it's 2-0. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Sends it to Tolia. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kirby Yates.
Now
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding
Number
a small
38.
lead on the scoreboard, and you know those
Kirby
hitters are
Yates.
going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. In for a strike, and a count 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
No outs. Runner at first. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That
One ball,
misses,
no strike.
and it's 1-0. And fouled off. With the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. On a line, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Tolia.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
Ball one there. The 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Rockies down to their final out.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Chris Bryant now. Just missed.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that one fouled off. On the ground. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
6-5 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.